documentaries. Documentaries are very closer to our lives. Documentaries just present the truth without any color. They do not blame anyone and they do not exaggerate or dramatize. They are not judgmental. To talk about documentaries, we have today with us from Indian Documentary Producers Association, the President, Srimati Usha Deshpande ji. She's a FTII alumni, a filmmaker, a writer and producer herself. And at the far left, the General Secretary of IDPA, Shri Shankar Desai. Sanskar Desai, sorry, my mistake. A Mumbai-based filmmaker, scriptwriter, theatre person, singer and a poet. He has been actively associated with IFFI and other film festivals. So today we'll talk about documentaries and the problems being faced by documentary filmmakers. So over to you, madam.
Last time around this time, we were here for the press conference. Some of you also must have been here at that time. And in that conference, we had told you about some plan of action that we had already chalked out for our IDPA New Year. Now, today we are here and we would like to tell you how much of that we have already achieved and what we are going to achieve in the coming year. Right now, I'll only give you the highlights of whatever we have done, and then our General Secretary, Mr. Sanskar Desai, will give you the details of it. As you have said, that documentaries are definitely a mirror of life. But at the same time, documentary filmmakers are always facing a problem, a lot of problems actually. One problem is definitely of the budget. But the second and more important problem is that of an audience. That a documentary filmmaker, in fact any filmmaker, needs an audience. Whatever films we make, good or bad or ugly or whatever it is, we want the audience to tell us whether they like it or they don't like it. So the main need of a filmmaker, especially a documentary filmmaker, is that his films should reach out to the audience. And in order to achieve that, what we are doing is, like last time we had promised you, that we will be organizing a whole lot of screenings all over India, and screening documentary film screenings and film festivals, etc., competitions. Some of that we have already started. One program, major thing we have started is that with the collaboration of Films Division and IDPA, we are planning every second and fourth Friday. We are planning. We have already started having film screenings at the Films Division complex. Second, fourth Friday, 5 o'clock, and it has been running very successfully. We have screened many award-winning fresh films, and we are always looking for them. Also, we have started screenings in Ahmedabad, in many other cities, which Sanskarji will tell you about. Second thing is we have this IDPA award, and it always happens every alternate year. Last year it could not happen for certain reasons, but we have already started planning for the next award. So that way we have a lot of plans which we are continuing since last year, and we are planning some new programs also. So I would request Sanskarji to tell you more details.
Yeah, thank you, Usha ji. As you know, that documentary makers and the documentary films are very rarely we see them. Previously there used to be a slot even in the theaters where we used to see 20-minute worth of documentaries. Now that has stopped over many years now. So we at the IDPA, since we are all documentary makers, I mean, ultimately, why are films made? They are made to be seen by the public. It is not meant only for the filmmaker to make it and, see it himself or show it to some few friends. They are meant for the society. They are a reflection to a certain extent of the society, or they are, some version that the filmmaker feels about the society and wants to show it to the public. So we have, devised ways and means that how can, filmmakers get some money also out of it. At the same time, there is some kind of an exposure of films. So we have been, people are interested in documentaries nowadays. Unfortunately, there are no openings, direct openings for documentaries to be seen. So we have to create our own, places where we can show our documentaries. So what we have started doing is that, as Usha ji said, we have collaborated with the Films Division, and they have a very good facility. We have been partners of Films Division in terms of MIF, where that is the Mumbai International Film Festival since its inception in 1990. We have been their partners because we are an independent body of filmmakers. So we provide the expertise, know-how, they provide the infrastructure as well as their expertise also. That's how we do the. So that is one place where we do the screenings. In Ahmedabad, there is a place which is a film, sort of a media institute, you can say. That is where we regularly screen films. Doing our best to get, collaborate with various government as well as other bodies, where, they give us the money to make films, and we in turn give money to the filmmakers so that they can make good films. But that is in a process. That is still not happened. So that is what is happening. And as she's rightly said, our awards, we are just about to, start our call for entries in a month or so. And it is a very prestigious award because the peers give award. Filmmakers give awards to filmmakers. Technicians, cameramen, and sound recordists and all those people who are technicians well versed in whatever, and practitioners who are in the field since many years, we invite them as jury members, and they decide what kind of films this year is good, for best for sound or editing or so. So it is a very prestigious, there is no money involved in it. We don't give money as such to different categories, but it is a prestigious award because it is given by the peers. So that is what is happening. Though we have two categories within that frame where we are giving money also to it. One is the Drupka people have given us some corpus fund. Through that we are giving award some money, 50,000 rupees for the first prize to films which are socially relevant. And the ONGC has given us some money as a corpus fund, and we are giving for environment. So that again, that much is the money that we are giving.
Can I add something? Yes. During MIF also IDPA gives an award to the best debut film, and we give 1 lakh rupees to the filmmaker during this MIF festival.
So this is what we are basically doing, and with our committee, new committee coming in last year, we have thought of various such things where we can connect to universities and colleges, because that is where students are very interested in seeing such films because they are very close to reality and they want to make films also. So we are trying to hold workshops with them where we can give our expertise, and of course we cannot make them good filmmakers. That is what they have to do. We can certainly make them filmmakers because that is not a mystery. And filmmaking is no longer a mystery. We just want to tell them it is not so difficult to make films. To make a good film, of course, that individual has to, collect more knowledge, collect the understanding, and it is an ongoing process. So that is what we do. We here, how are we here? That is what I want to also say, is that we have been connected to ESG during the festival. We used to be a part of the short film center, which used to be there. If some people who have been coming over the years, they would know. about 3 years or so, we were a part of we were helping ESG to do the short film center, where documentaries and short films used to come from all across, and we used to provide jury members, some infrastructure, whatever. Now here, since about 8 years, we are doing the open forums. And 3 open forums we do, which will start from tomorrow, 25th, 26th and 27th. And there is another federation which does for 3 days also, which is maybe 21st, 22nd, 23rd, or 22nd, 23rd, 24th. And they do it. They are film, society people. They are film buffs. They do the open forum. But we are technical people. We see films in a different way altogether. So we know where the shoe pinches, really. And we know where it hurts. How to get money, how to get technology, how to be, one with technology. That is what we know. We know where or where not it is being screened. What are the problems? What are the creative problems also within the script writing? What is the creative, what is the creative input that needs to be there? All that, technical stuff we are providing.
Yeah, that's actually a difference between theory and practice.
There is a difference between theory and practice. So that is what we are doing. We are providing that part of this. And I will just tell you the topics that we are wanting to hold during this festival. The first one is there any monitoring of quality of education been imparted by various film schools mushrooming around the country? Because we are not sure. There are some very good institutes, but we are not sure of all the institutes that are there. And, there is a lot of money that is involved. Only thing that quality sometimes or most of the times gets compromised. So we are holding open forum for that.
Also, a lot of these institutes, they misguide the students.
Sir, one more thing which you told about, from the institute you come out and there are good filmmakers not from the institute.
Yeah.
And Ramesh Sippy sir once had a session of 2 hours just on this, which
Yes.
is a good one. Both are good enough.
Yeah, both are
And
good
do
enough.
you have any courses for people who have not been students but would like to get into
Yes,
this?
yes.
and
In fact, we have
any short-term courses which Pune offers?
Yeah, we haven't started it yet. It is our proposal, and in fact, we have here itself in our stall, we have said to, we have put it up that we want to start film clubs also, where we can screen good films. So that is one, and not just institutions, but it can be a group of people who are interested in filmmaking, and we can hold a workshop. So once they start contacting us, we have a way to go about. There is already a path that we have created.
In Pune, FTII and NFAI, they also run short-time courses for filmmakers. Also for journalists, how to write film reviews. That is also important. Because a lot of times we feel that when the journalist writes a film review, he only says कि फलाने का एक्टिंग अच्छा था, डिमके का म्यूजिक अच्छा था, उसके अलावा आगे कुछ जाता नहीं है.
Also, voiceover, which is a very important aspect in a documentary film. How to do voiceover? That is also a very important aspect.
And today there's a session at 4 o'clock from Mr. Ramachandran on how to write about film critics.
Yeah.
There's a session.
Okay. Great.
At Kala Academy, 4 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else people
Any more
want to know?
questions, please?
That question that somebody asked about whether, somebody is saying that these, certain films have to be selected or not selected. I want to, fortunately, we have been practicing filmmakers, practitioners over so many years and have, films have gone to international festivals. Nobody would want to tell us. Otherwise, we want to, otherwise we can immediately say that we will not want to do it. Even in IFI, this year I was in the preview committee also. Nobody has told us that ऐसा ना करो, ऐसा ना करो. ऐसा कोई बोलता ही नहीं है. So there is it is a misconception. Many a time it is misconception that ऐसा बोलते होंगे, गवर्नमेंट का है तो ऐसा बोलते होंगे, ऐसा नहीं है. क्यों बोलेंगे? And we are independent filmmakers after all. So it's about that.
Any more questions?
Before winding up, I would like to say something. In the beginning, when we said that a filmmaker needs exposure, especially documentary filmmakers, because lot of things are written and said about feature films. But exposure can also be exposure to the audience and also exposure in the newspapers, exposure to the press. Because I have seen, as a freelance journalist, I have seen that even the press has a very cavalier kind of an attitude towards documentary films. And I do hope you people would try to change that, because we, as documentary filmmakers, we actually work much harder than feature filmmakers. We also face a lot many more problems, not only about budget, about permissions, about this, that, everything. And then, at least we should get some kind of an appreciation from the audience and also from the press. So please remember that.
Certainly. Thank you so much, Sanskarji. Thank you so much, Usha.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you.